Season's greetings, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. CeeChronicles is my name. If you're here for the first time, my content is mostly fragrance reviews, fashion and lifestyle videos. So if you want to be part of that, please do click the red subscribe button and join the family. I also want to acknowledge my returning subscribers. I hope you're safe wherever you are. Even if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for always coming and checking out this channel. I do hope you do subscribe though. To my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you as always. I am bringing you a fragrance review video today. I'm going to be talking about a Bouquet Supreme Gold by this company called White Oud Perfumes. Okay, I was checking my comment section. I do have people that always come to my comment section asking where they can get some of the perfumes that I bring here. These perfumes are from the Middle East. I normally get mine easy because I'm closer to, the UAE. So I get my fragrance easy. But I do notice that there are websites, like if you go on Aroma Concepts UK, they stock some of these Middle Eastern fragrances. If you can't get them on that, you could try eBay and obviously Amazon. Okay. If you can't get it, offset, you could just keep checking those websites, because I do know some of these fragrances that I bring here are difficult to find. I had a subscriber asking about Anak, the fragrance that I did review there, but you can get Anak on eBay. Okay, now I'm talking about White Oud Perfumes, and this is the fragrance I'm going to be talking about, Bouquet Supreme. Okay, now this fragrance has been popping on my channel. If you notice my Gothic fragrances, I included it there. I included it on some of the Beast Mode fragrances, but I wasn't quite ready to bring you the fragrance. But today I'm going to be talking about it. Okay, so I'm going to spritz it on my arm because I've got nothing on this particular arm. Okay, so I'm going to spritz it there. Now, 3 generous sprays for you guys right there. Okay, and now I'm going to wait for it to dry a bit, but I kind of now know what this fragrance is all about. If you can see where it's at, I'm not sure if you can actually see, but there, the contents are there because I've been enjoying this fragrance. Okay, this fragrance opens up with a yellow and white floral combo. Okay, it also feels like it's got some fruity notes in there. I'm going to be talking with I'm gonna sound with the notes. I'm gonna sound like some of them I'm not sure of, because I'm having to go by what my nose perceives. I've been trying to get information about this fragrance. Apparently this White Oud company maybe is new, or their presence is not that much on the internet. So hopefully, like Lattafa, because when I started talking about Lattafa was almost like invisible, and I started talking about Lattafa, and I can see they've updated their websites and stuff like that, so I do hope that this company reaches out as well, because they do really make stunning fragrances. Now, also feels as though it's got like some citruses in there, feels a bit like tonic, a bit powdery, and something in it feels like a touch of tuberose. I also get something that feels like orange blossom in there. Something is zesty, okay, and that's what you will get. That's how it opens up. So this fragrance is like a sweet, citrusy, kind of creamy, like tonic fragrance, and it's got that rich floral sweet note to it, which also feels again to me like ylang. Okay, like I said, I'm just going to guess, or at least work with what my nose seems to be perceiving. But the good news is I did discover that within my collection I managed to pick a fragrance that smells 90% like this, and I'm going to tell you what this is cloning. Okay, now, that sweet floral ylang feel, is also mixed with the tuberose, but that ylang feels, a bit banana-y there. So it gives it like that creamy kind of, almost milkshakey, almost like ice creamy kind of feel, okay? And then you get that sweet, cozy, comforting vanilla. So there is a lot of vanilla in here. If you like the vanilla kind of vibe, you will definitely get it in this fragrance. Really pretty fragrance, okay? I feel the bottle is actually quite misleading, because I purchased this obviously as a blind buy, and I wasn't quite sure whether I would like it, because I thought maybe because of the black bottle it might be masculine, but this really does make a statement on the feminine side. So I really feel the femininity of this fragrance. This fragrance is definitely something that I feel is what a feminine fragrance should smell like. Not necessarily if you want to purchase a feminine fragrance and you're not, a woman, then you shouldn't, or whatever. I just feel it is a pretty kind of, boss chic, kind of really nice, beautiful, fragile kind of, feel. That's what you get, okay? And then amidst this, in about like an hour or so, there's a soft wood that comes into the mix, okay? But this wood is not enough to disturb the creaminess, or it's not enough to disturb the floralness. So this wood to me feels like cedar, because cedar is a very it's a soft wood. It's not the kind of wood that will be like in your face, like oaky oak. It doesn't feel that way. It's got like a soft, just a touch of wood, maybe, to kind of like balance things out, because like I said, it is very lactonic, it is very creamy, a bit milky, also a bit powdery. They're really cozy, okay? It's not a freshie. This is one of those fragrances that it's got an air of mystery to it. It's definitely not a freshie, but at the same time, it's not too floral. So if you're one of those people that do not like floral fragrances, or what you get in Yara, if you can see this Yara that I did here, this Yara does have those florals that are mixed with the powders, but it does feel floral, really floral. This has got the floralness to it, but the floralness in here kind of kind of plays second fiddle. So it's not going to be a floral forward kind of scent. It's going to give you that tease. It's going to have the florals, a little bit of the florals. It's going to have a little bit of some creaminess in there. Something that feels like a milkshakey banana kind of thing. Something ice creamy that's going to come in there as well. Loads of vanilla. That is what to expect. A bit of some tuberose. I think I do perceive just a little bit of some tuberose in there. And something that feels like a lot of mixed fruits. I really wish some of these companies would, give us the notes out there so that it comes out clear, what the, what exactly is in the fragrance. Like I'm saying, I'm just guessing here, but I think, I actually think maybe I'm like maybe 85, 90% right, because that's what I perceive. It's a really fluffy, soft fragrance. Kind of feels like wool, okay? This is what it reminds me of. It reminds me, it's got that comforting vibe to it, where it feels like, you wrapped yourself around in this really white, thick, fluffy wool. That's what you get. So it is kind of like a hugging, comforting scent. Really feels a bit heavenly as well. Super feminine and sexy, but with that mysterious, it's got that mysterious allure to it. It's not like your black opium, for example, that is in your face, it's there, you hear me, I'm here. This is not like that. It's kind of that kind of scent, like even on myself, I keep having to sniff myself, okay? Or I had to keep sniffing myself because it kind of draws you in, feels a bit like, it's got this like addictive nature to it, where you spray it, you put it on the side, you come back, you want to spray it some more, you can't stop sniffing your arm, you can't stop sniffing your clothes. That's what you get. Now, in terms of, the dupe that we're going for, I am going to talk about what I have, okay? Because when I bought this Bouquet Supreme, I just thought, no, it can't be a coincidence that YSL's Supreme Bouquet is named YSL Supreme Bouquet, and this one is Bouquet Supreme. So I kind of thought there would be a bit of some similarities there, but the bottle doesn't seem to suggest that at all, and I don't own that one. However, I will tell you what this kind of smells like, and it smells 90% like Memo's Marfa, okay? If you've used this fragrance, if you've got this fragrance, this is a niche fragrance. So if you've got this fragrance and you spray them side by side, it will take somebody with a really, really, with that kind of sharp nose to distinguish the difference. So this kind of gives me the Marfa vibe to an extent that I could say it's actually 90%, similar to this Marfa. And in terms of lasting power, funny enough, this one seems to do more work than this one. But if you know and you've used this fragrance, you'll know that this is a bismuth fragrance. So to say this one does more is a mystery, because for the pricing, I wasn't expecting that. This goes the whole 9 yards. The differences that I can, point out to you here between these two are that the, Marfa has got Marfa is a bit forward on the vanilla. It's got like a really, really present, like really thick vanilla. And it also has that tuberose, okay? If you know the tuberose, if you've used this fragrance, you know it is a beautiful tuberose fragrance to an extent that this bottle really doesn't do justice to. I know all of their fragrances, all of the memo fragrances are packaged in something like this. But for this, out of expected a more prettier bottle, because Jesus, this is really beautiful. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance, this Marfa. Okay, so like I said, they were going for that. To say there was no inspiration, you know, behind this fragrance, or at least the YSL, the Supreme Bouquet, would be misleading. I think there was an inspiration. Now, what I did was I ended up looking up Supreme Bouquet and try to compare it with Marfa, and I did notice that there is some similarities between YSL's Supreme Bouquet and Memo's Marfa. So I've been right all along that this is supposed to be inspired by YSL's Supreme Bouquet or Marfa, you know. And in terms of Marfa, because I have it on my person as I speak, it's kind of 90% similar. If you sprayed this one and didn't tell anyone you were wearing this, they'll probably mistake it for the other. So yeah, that is what I had to say to you guys about this White Oud. White Oud is the name of the company, and the fragrance itself is called Bouquet Supreme Gold. They have a white one. I missed that one. I'm actually on the hunt for it because I can't wait to find out what that one is all about. So yeah, if you are interested in this, honestly, you know, I give my recommendations. It is a good fragrance. It's got that beast mode lasting power. However, in terms of finding it, if you're not, if you cannot get it, just keep your eyes on eBay, Amazon, and that Aroma Concepts, because they do stock up the, Middle Eastern fragrances. My name is CeeChronicles. Do stay safe. We still have New Year's to go. So please stay safe wherever you are, not only for New Year, but all the time. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay fabulous, and remember, smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.